Imagine pulling up to your driveway, not in a Tesla, not in a Ferrari, but in crypto itself. Not just powered by electricity, but powered by blockchain technology. It sounds unbelievable, almost futuristic, but this idea is closer to reality than most people realize. Cryptocurrency has already transformed how we view money, finance, and ownership. But what if it could also transform how we view cars? What if your next car wasn't just a vehicle that takes you from point A to point B, but an investment that literally earns you income while sitting in your garage? Let's take a step back for a moment. Cars have always been one of the most expensive things we buy, yet they lose value the second we drive them off the lot. Depreciation is unavoidable. But imagine if your car didn't depreciate. It appreciated. Imagine if your vehicle generated value through cryptocurrency, and every day it sat idle, it mined coins or participated in decentralized networks that rewarded you in crypto. This isn't a distant dream. This concept is already being explored by companies like Tesla, BMW, and emerging tech innovators like Daymac. Daymac, a Canadian company, has created the Spiritus, an electric car that's not just eco-friendly, but also crypto-friendly. While parked or charging, it mines cryptocurrency. That means your car is working for you even when you're not driving it. You go to sleep and you wake up to a higher wallet balance. Think about how revolutionary that is. Your car becomes a dual-purpose machine, transportation and passive income. It's no longer a liability. It becomes a digital asset that lives both in the physical world and on the blockchain. But crypto integration in vehicles goes far beyond mining. The blockchain itself is redefining how ownership, data, and transactions in the automotive industry function. Imagine buying a car where every detail, manufacturing history, maintenance records, previous owners, and mileage is securely stored and verifiable on a blockchain ledger. No forged documents, no hidden accident reports, no dishonest dealers. Complete transparency from start to finish. This kind of blockchain transparency could completely eliminate one of the biggest fears in the used car market: trust. You would no longer need to rely on someone's word or a questionable report. Instead, you could verify everything on an immutable digital record. Now let's go even further. The rise of smart contracts, self-executing contracts with coded conditions, could automate the entire car buying or leasing process. Imagine walking into a dealership and instead of signing dozens of papers, you simply scan a QR code with your crypto wallet. The blockchain verifies your funds, executes the contract, and transfers ownership instantly. No banks, no intermediaries, no delays. This could also apply to renting or sharing cars. Through blockchain-based apps, you could rent someone's vehicle using cryptocurrency, pay automatically by the minute or mile, and all of it would be recorded on a transparent, tamper-proof ledger. No disputes, no confusion, just efficiency. And if you think that's where it ends, think again. The next wave of innovation is decentralized autonomous vehicles. These are self-driving cars that could be collectively owned by a group of investors through a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. Imagine this. Instead of owning one car, you could own 1% of a self-driving fleet that operates in your city, picking up passengers, earning fares, and paying out crypto dividends to you and other investors automatically through smart contracts. That's passive income on a whole new level. Your crypto car becomes part of an earning ecosystem, working, driving, and transacting autonomously while you simply watch your wallet grow. Think about how that changes our concept of ownership. We might no longer own cars individually. Instead, we might invest in them collectively through blockchain platforms. Vehicles would be tokenized, divided into digital shares that anyone can buy. You could own a piece of a car in Dubai, another in New York, and another in Tokyo, all generating crypto for you in real time. It sounds like science fiction, but blockchain and AI are already moving us in that direction. And as these technologies converge, we're entering an era where digital value meets physical mobility. But as with every major innovation, this new world comes with challenges. The integration of cryptocurrency into vehicles opens up cybersecurity risks. Cars that connect to digital wallets, blockchain networks, or decentralized apps become potential targets for hackers. Protecting both your crypto assets and your car's systems would require strong encryption, constant updates, and strict regulations. Environmental concerns also come into play. Traditional crypto mining consumes significant amounts of energy. Critics often argue that linking cars to crypto mining could worsen the carbon footprint. However, new blockchain models like proof of stake and eco-friendly mining solutions are rapidly addressing this. Many projects now focus on sustainability, using renewable energy sources, or mining with low-energy protocols that align perfectly with the clean energy movement in electric vehicles. And then, there's the payment revolution that crypto brings to transportation. Imagine pulling up to a charging station, and instead of tapping a card, your car automatically pays in crypto. No need for foreign exchange rates, no bank fees, no delays. You park, charge, and pay instantly through your digital wallet. The same logic could apply to tolls, parking fees, and even traffic fines. Smart city infrastructure could use blockchain networks to manage and automate payments. The entire driving experience could become seamless, fast, and decentralized. So let's ask the real question again. Could your next car actually be a cryptocurrency? Could it represent not just mobility, but also financial growth, digital ownership, and passive earnings? As blockchain technology becomes more integrated with the physical world, the answer seems increasingly possible. The car of the future may not come with a simple price tag, it may come with a wallet address. You could buy it with Bitcoin, store its ownership certificate as an NFT, insure it through a decentralized platform, and earn crypto every day it's not being driven. You might even resell your car digitally, transferring ownership on the blockchain in seconds. No paperwork, no delays, no middlemen. And beyond that, your vehicle's value could be tied to its activity in real time. The more it drives, delivers, or transports, the more crypto it earns. A moving, self-sustaining digital economy on 4 wheels. This isn't just the evolution of the car. It's the evolution of finance itself. We're talking about a world where physical machines participate in the digital economy, earning, spending, and recording transactions automatically. The car becomes an extension of the blockchain network, a node, a miner, a smart contract executor. Every trip you take becomes data. Every mile becomes value. Every idle minute becomes opportunity. Now think about the wider picture. Once cars, drones, and other machines begin to operate within blockchain systems, they can interact directly with each other, machine-to-machine communication. For example, your car could negotiate with a charging station for the best price, or it could rent itself out automatically while you're on vacation. In this decentralized ecosystem, humans might not even need to intervene. Machines will transact, manage data, and optimize earnings autonomously, all governed by blockchain logic. It's a massive shift in how we perceive ownership and automation, and it's happening faster than most people realize. So, when you look at the next generation of cars, those sleek, electric, AI-driven models, you might not just be looking at a vehicle. You might be looking at an entirely new financial instrument, a moving investment that connects the physical and digital worlds in one seamless motion. Yes, your next car could very well be a cryptocurrency, one that mines, earns, spends, and grows with you. The revolution of mobility is no longer about horsepower or battery range. It's about data, decentralization, and digital assets. And just as smartphones turned communication into an economy, crypto cars could turn transportation into a self-sustaining ecosystem of value. The world is changing, and it's happening fast. The question is no longer if this is possible, but when it will become mainstream. So, when you buy your next car, ask yourself, are you just purchasing metal, wheels, and leather seats? Or are you investing in a decentralized, self-earning, blockchain-powered asset that never stops working for you? Because in the not-so-distant future, cars won't just take us places. They'll take our money further, too. The next great revolution in transportation won't be manufactured. It'll be mined.